Hey everybody, Jake here from Bearded Gear, and something exciting just happened. This is a box of all the stuff that I got at Blade Show, Texas. And I flew to Blade Show, Texas, and I did not check a bag. So I had to have Ryan Rimmer, my business partner from Loved Concepts. Yep. I had to have him mail all the stuff that I got at the show back to me here. So we are going to bust into this box, and I'm going to show you what I got at Blade Show, Texas. This is all stuff that obviously I've handled because I got it at the show, but it's been a tough couple of days waiting for it to show up. I'm going to use my brand new Arius Style 67 to unbox this, and we're just going to bust right into it. I'll try to make this relatively short and concise. There's a couple of really exciting things in here I may end up rambling a little bit about, but we shall see. If you follow me on Instagram as well, I did make a post of all the stuff that I got, so you may have seen it there, but all right. Trying to not cut down into the box too hard. There we go. Come on. Okay. Set that to the side. Trying to not knock over my tripod right now. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, oh, Ryan is awesome. I sent that in like a hat cage thing. Okay, let's start with the stuff I packed in here. This was my little case thing that I brought to the show. I had like cords or something on the way there in it, and then I realized it would be good to ship stuff back to me. So I've got just like a bunch of patches and stuff in here from Bastinelli, and then cards that I was handed. This coin I carried to the show, but then I carried my Blade Show Texas Keennison coin back. So I've got an extra left koozie in here, and then I've got my winning lotto ticket for the knife that you're gonna see in a moment. Got all these Bastinelli stickers and stuff in here. Pretty cool stuff. So that's all tucked into this little box. And then let me show you this. Okay, so I have wanted to try a key bar for forever. I've literally been aware of these guys for 5 or 6 years, and just never got around to getting one. And they had a booth at the show, and I got to meet the guys and talk to them, and they were really cool. So I picked one up, and I'll show you. I got this green linen micarta key bar with all brass colored hardware, bronze colored titanium hardware. And then it comes with this loop over style clip that I'm gonna install on it. And I'm in a mode of refiguring out how I want all my keys to be now that we're in a new place. So this is the perfect time to try one of these. And then I also got, check this out. This is their new carabiner. I think they just came out with these recently. So it's an aluminum body with a titanium, like the clip part. And check this thing out. It's rad. Really a cool carabiner. So I've got that. And then I tucked in here as well. Kurt from Merriken Knives gave me a spanner tool for the knife I got from him, which you'll see in a second. So to keep it safe, I tucked it in there with the carabiner. All right, so there's that. Now, oh, one more thing from Key Bar as well. Forgot that I got this. One little magnetic attachment thing, so you can put like your car key on this, and then you can keep the one side of it on the key bar, and then if you want to just take your car key off, you can do that. All right, next we have the Merriken. So this is my COA for the knife. This is a Karma. Pull this out of the way. Comes in this cool pouch with a patch stuck on there. Really nice pouch that it comes in. And let's bust in here. I've been eagerly awaiting this getting here so I could start carrying it more. Yeah, this is a Merriken Karma. And this is the 3-inch blade version. He had one on the table, it was 3.25, so apparently he does 2 sizes there. But you can see why he gave me that spanner bit. This pivot is set up to take a spanner. We've got a Zircuti clip on here, or does he call it Zircuti, or is it dark tie? Yeah, I don't know, dark Damascus clip. Really cool. I'm usually not a big fan of dark Damascus and stuff, but this one, because it's a nice matte finish, it's not too in your face. I really quite like it. The pattern looks cool as well. I frankly just won a lotto to be able to buy a knife from his table, and by the time mine got picked, a couple of knives were already gone, but there were, I think, 3 left, including this one when I got to pick, and they were all Karmas. And the other 2 were thinner, and it almost made me pick those, but both of them had like Damasteel blades, or one was a Sanmai or something, and this one was just in M390, and I'm much more into non-layered steel combos. I'm not a Damascus guy, and this one had a really cool clip point, kind of Bowie shaped blade on it as well. They were each unique. This one also had my favorite of these speed hole patterns, so I went with this one. Really glad I did. I carried it for like a day and a half at the show before having to box it up and have it meet me back here this way. But really cool knife. Awesome action. It's just super well made. Really cool. Kurt Merriken was a really nice dude. It was cool to get to chat with him a little bit. I had met him the first time probably 2 years ago at CCKS. And I feel like his knives have come a long way. His knives were nice back then, but they were really cool. All right, so that's the big knife purchase of the show. And I've got a Luft fanny pack with some Luft things that I needed back here. One of them is the prototype that got passed around for quite a while, so that's finally back. Here's a bag from E-Knives. Have a knife day, it says. The people from E-Knives were really cool. Shout out to Coco and all them. They were really nice people. And that came with this. So this is from Bastinelli, hence the stickers and patches and stuff that I had when I first opened the package. And this is like, I had no reason to buy this. It's called the Grumpy, and it's like just cool. That's all it is. And I don't have a use case really, other than I guess I have a bush that keeps kind of growing over in the backyard now. But this is called the Grumpy, and it is literally like a sickle, a scythe. I don't know what's the technical term for this, but it is absolutely mean. And this one, you'll see right there, if that will focus, is marked prototype. So there are not very many of these yet. I imagine it's a thing that's probably going to come. He has another sickle scythe thing that's bigger than this. This one's a little smaller. It's got these micarta scales, and I mean, it's just really cool. So yeah, this one's done in M390. It's a prototype. I don't know when more will come, or if more will come, or what is going to happen with this model, but I just really wanted it. It's also got this cool like string system, so that I can wear it kind of under my armpit, like like a dangler down there, and then kind of cross draw it. It's really too much fun. I don't have a good purpose for having it, but I'm really glad that I do. So there's that. And then, speaking of things that I don't have a good purpose to have, but I'm really glad I do, this is from RMJ. And if you're familiar with RMJ, they do a lot of like tomahawks and stuff. They do some fixed blades, but they also do these old Stumpy knuckles, or snuckles they call them. And look at these things. So these are brass. They also do them in aluminum. I kind of wanted the weighty, heavy brass feel. My hands are honestly a little on the small side for them, but it fits and it's actually comfortable. And I mean, look at that. It's like a meat tenderizer up on the front of there. So this felt like a very Texas thing to buy, and I just YOLO'd it. So there's those. And what else do I have in here? I've got a hat that I got from Keenison. Maybe I'll actually wear that today. Ryan sent this in like a hat cage, which is really cool of him. I don't know where he even got this hat cage thing. He must have already had it, but that's nice. Protected my hat in transit. Come on. Am I crazy? There we go. So yeah, brand new Keennison Knives snapback hat. This is my favorite of the hats that they've done. One of my favorite knife company hats I've ever seen. So I just kind of had to have one. Got it at their table along with the coin. I had entered in a lotto for one of their knives, and Coco from E-Knives won the one that I was really hoping for. So I didn't end up bringing a Keennison home with me, but I will, I'm sure, get another Keennison soon. A friend that I made at the show bought me these. They went into Dallas for something, and shout out to Bailey and his wife. They were both super awesome. Taylor is her name. Really cool. We ended up hanging out quite a bit. They bought me these. These are, where did they say these are from? Austria, something? I don't know. These are a foreign candy that isn't typically found in the US. Does it say where they're from? South Africa. That's what it was. South African candy. And then here's this. This was just like a freebie handout bag that they gave to us right before the show started from Jantz. They're like a knife making material supplier. Got some goodies in there, and I think that is it. It is. Cool. So that's the whole box. A lot of crazy stuff. I mean, the knuckles, the Bastinelli Grumpy, it's all kind of crazy. And then the Merriken is a very proper knife for me to bring home from a knife show. It's a really cool custom from an awesome maker. And I mean, I've already had, as soon as I posted about it on Instagram, I had a lot of people ask me if they could buy it. I don't plan on selling it, at least not at the moment. I'm very much glad that I have it. So yeah, it's a very sought after piece, and it's kind of flattering, I guess, to get one that so many people want. And it was just really, really lucky that I got pulled on the lottery. I entered a handful of lotteries. The Keennison one is another, and that's the one that I won, and I'm really, really happy about it. So that's what I got at Blade Show, Texas. And yeah, next knife show I'll be at will be CCKS. Oh, there's something, it's like a thing on the screen. It looked like there's something on my shirt. Yeah, I'll be at CCKS in end of April. It's just a one-day show down here in Anaheim. And then Blade Show Atlanta in June. So it's going to be fun. We had a good time as Left Concepts there with our table. We sold almost every knife that we brought at our first show, which was really, really cool to have happen. It was certainly a success. Great to meet a lot of people, talk to people, and sell some knives. So we're looking forward to doing a couple more shows. And yeah, that'll be the way to buy an Avant. If you missed out on the pre-order and you don't want to pay for one on secondary, we'll have tables at CCKS and Blade Atlanta. So look out for them there. And yeah, appreciate you guys for checking it out. We'll see you on the next one.